Here at R&A Scott, we hold the MAN Truck and Bus UK franchise for Gainsborough and the surrounding area. But we don't just service and repair trucks, we do cars as well. Our competitive car service and MOT packages start from as little as £99 and include parts, labour and VAT. But we're not just fanatical about vehicles, we are passionate about football too and are proud to sponsor Gainsborough Trinity.
As we welcome the two teams onto the field of play, Trinity in yellow, Matlock in their traditional blue and white. The teams making their way onto the playing field. Quick run through of two lineups, starting with our hosts today, Matlock Town. In goal, Ross Durant, 2 Taron Hare, 3 Brad Beatson, 4 Michael Hollingsworth, 5 Dwayne Wiley, 6 Adam Yates, 7 Luke Kinsley, 8 Ashton Hall, 9 Craig Westcar, 10 Marcus Marshall and 11 Craig King. 3 former Trinity players in the starting lineup for Matlock today. For Gainsborough, just for one former Matlock player in the form of Ross Hannah making the squad today. Through from 1 to 11, we've got James Pollard making his debut, 2 Alex Byrne, 3 Ben Gordon, 4 Shane Clarke, 5 Johan Evans, 6 Nathan Stainfield, 7 Ross Hannah, 8 Harry Middleton, 9 Ashley Worsfold, 10 Simon Russell, 11 Alex Simmons. On the bench for the Blues, we've got Branden Horton, Joe Maguire, Damien Reeves, Jonno Margetts and Jamie Turey. The substitutes for our hosts see a couple of other former Blues, Lee Beavers and Tom Davey amongst the substitutes. The handshakes are out of the way, the two captains, Adam Yates and Shane Clarke, in the centre circle, exchanging pleasantries with today's referee, Mr. Richard Ely.
Not going for a cracker pull to decide who's getting kick off there. Would have been much more interesting than the original coin toss, but
Trinity to get this one underway. Simon Russell in the centre circle ahead of kick-off.
I must say that I really do like that Trinity Awakening. It's very smart.
We're underway with the ball out to Simmons on the right hand side, over his head and out of play for a throw in to Matlock, throwing on the far side. Beatson down the line towards Westcar, up in the air by Byrne. Clarke battling for the ball in the middle of the park. Turn forward to Worsfold. Worsfold looking to get at the centre back. Out on the far side, Ross Hannah with a high challenge. And a decision for referee Richard Ely to make already.
It's very, very naughty, that, I'm afraid. I don't think there's any malice in it.
The ball's there to be won, but Ross Hannah's gone in thigh high.
Very high.
Thigh high. The only thing that could possibly go in Ross Hannah's favour is that it's in the first couple of minutes. Referee might see it as a little bit of a calm down, maybe a yellow card, but
it very much depends how lenient the referee's going to be. Obviously, as a player returning to a former club, you're going to be fired up. There's going to be a lot of emotions there. But Ross himself will know that was a bad challenge. It will totally depend though how lenient the ref's going to be overall. You can't be going in at thigh high.
And this sets the tone, doesn't it? The ball sat up, it was there to be won, but not in the way that Ross has tried to win it. Referee having a long chat, which normally indicates that it's a yellow. It is, and a yellow card for Ross Hannah inside the first 90 seconds. Hannah battling for the ball, but the throw-in goes the Gladiators' way. Quickly on with it with a throw into the channel, finding Marcus Marshall. Marshall away from the challenge and tees up Beatson, who turns it into the box for Westcar. Westcar using his body, using his strength well to shield the ball away from Stainfield, firing the ball out to the right hand side to Hinsley, whose touch wasn't quite there. Recovers the ball well though in the corner and looks to keep Matlock on the attack. All the way along the goal line, James Pollard out quickly at the feet of Hinsley and tries to get Trinity on the attack quickly, but his kick doesn't have the length and doesn't quite find Worsfold. Loose header though, and Worsfold looking to hunt down, gets in. Ash Worsfold places up for defender, but good defending there from Adam Yates.
Adam Yates there, forced to make a big challenge. There was a bit of a miscommunication in the midfield and defence.
Turn on the ball a lot, and we were sort of doing that and then playing well in the final third. It's not happened as much. Alex Byrne shifting to right back, that's kind of negated that a little bit. But Trinity do work the ball to Byrne on the right hand side. Byrne looking to make himself half a yard to get across and gets to the byline, delivers to the back post and headed goalwards. Margetts' head in hands will be disappointed not to have got that one on target. Margetts surprised that the ball had got all the way to the back post. Brilliant delivery from Alex Byrne, and just plant it the wrong side of the post. Had to come forward again.
Into one of the gardens adjacent to the ground through someone's greenhouse, that clearance.
A long throw to the far post, causing all sorts of problems for Trinity, but an opportunity missed.
The Gladiators man there, if the ball had been left, Kingy was at the back post waiting to just fire it home. There needs to be a little more dialogue there between the Matlock players, but it's a good chance it's gone begging. The Gladiators definitely giving Trinity more of a hard time than from the first affair these two had this season.
Taryn Head disappeared out of view, steps up and throws in long to the near post, helped up in the air by Westcar. Matlock putting men in, headed towards the goal, but gathered by James Pollard, who quickly scampers to the edge of his area and bowls out, looking for Worsfold. Intercepted by Ashton Hall, and Hall comes inside on his right foot, plays a dangerous ball in towards the area. Westcar protects the ball, fires goalwards by Luke Hinsley, charge down, and an opportunity for Matlock.
It's a fantastic block. I'd have loved to find out where that Hinsley strike was going.
Hands. Signal goes short, finds Westcar. King continues his run into the area. Westcar peels away, looking for options. Westcar does well to deliver, left foot it to the far post. Kept alive at the back post, but headed clear by Stainfield. Again, Stainfield clears. Simmons is caught underneath the ball. Hinsley not guilty of fouling him though, and fired up to halfway by Trinity. Worsfold looking to win the ball back from the Blues, but worked into the area. Westcar leaves it for King. King, first time effort, charged down at source. Second effort, fired goal was saved by Pollard.
The Trinity goal there is under attack. There's no doubt about it. The Gladiators will not be happy that it's not 1-0 up here.
Pollard doing brilliantly on debut though to deny Craig King. A bit of an air shot with his first effort. It sat up kindly the second time, but he saw his effort beaten away for a corner. Trinity are rocking, but at the moment they're standing firm, like the foundations of a castle on the hillside.
Craig King
with
looking
the
hungrier
corner
than
to
the
defend.
Sorry.
Swung over. Pollard's underneath it. Gets two hands to the ball, but can't hold on to it. Head it goalwards and head it off the line by Alex Byrne. Good positioning from the emergency right back for Trinity.
But that's not one I agree with.
Possibly explains why Sergio Ramos has had so many red cards. Or maybe I'm just clutching at straws. Alex Byrne wanting to make a better connection of this. Midway inside the Matlock half. Just to the right centre. I think Alex Byrne fancies this one as he stepped up, strikes and clears the crossbar. 2-3 yards over the bar. A little bit of a waste for point.
The goal was 3 foot higher and 4 foot wider, and they have found the target there.
In a perfect ball through for Jonny Margetts. Just not coming off for the Blues at the moment. As Margetts finds Alex Byrne in the centre circle. And Byrne helps it on to Simmons out on the right hand side. Loose ball, but Clarke does well to keep possession for Trinity. And now Simmons coming forward down the right hand side. Falls kindly for Byrne, who dances into the penalty area. Can't beat Wiley with a cross. Byrne picking up the loose ball again. Just past the 18-yard line. His ball's cut out of the near post. Simon Russell picking up the loose ball, turning away. Trinity trying to keep the ball, just get a foothold in the game and have some of the attacking play away to our left. Up towards Clarke. Margetts sneaks in, opposed and blazes over the bar from 6 yards. Brilliant run from Margetts, ghosted it in ahead of Yates. Yates completely left napping, but Margetts just couldn't make the net bulge.
Gilt edge chance. As a defence, you can't defend. You just put your house, your car keys and your next door neighbour on him finishing that one. And it's a let off for the Gladiators. It's been let offs at both ends, granted, but the Gladiators, you can't let a player of that quality from 6 yards have a go.
Brilliant range for Alex Byrne to whip a devilish ball in. You're looking at delivering this between the back post. As it goes in, punched cleared by Durant to the edge of his area, only as far as Simon Russell. Moments while Simon Russell ties his bootlace and gets back on with things. Beats him thrown long down the line. Helped on by King. Marshall also winning his ball, but Middleton winning the ball back for Trinity. And Simon Russell tries to go past King. The challenge is firing in at the moment as King tries to play the ball while sat on the ground and hammered clear by Ashton Hall. Up in the air, Westcar's underneath it, putting Middleton under pressure. And Marshall, with a bit of quality, brings the ball down and finds King on the left. A heavy touch from King though, and Evans tidies up. Simon Russell snapping into the challenges, and now Jonno Margetts looking to get on the turn. Great ball over top, finds Simmons in space. Simmons coming in on the left-hand side, opens up, but a good save from Durant.
The pitch.
Yeah. That perfect Matlock pitch that you were talking about earlier.
We'll need the tractor out after this game.
Stainfield gets up, wins his header, turned on, helped on by Margetts. Worsfold looking to put Adam Yates under pressure. Yates clears, but only as far as Simon Russell. Trinity with good territory. Russell looking to get into the final third. Matlock getting men behind the ball. Ben Gordon coming forward from left back. Finds Simon Russell and then continues his run. Good running from Ben Gordon. Looking to get his head up. Pulls it back towards Jonno Margetts. He can't get a shot away. Balls for Simon Russell. Russell lets go with a curler. Inches wide of the far post. Brilliant effort from Simon Russell, but it's still Matlock Town 0. Gainsborough Trinity 0. As it drifts just the wrong side of the post. Durant kicking out a touch on the left-hand side.
Gladiators more than a little riding look here. We've not seen the best of them in this last 10-15 minutes. And I think Frex will be wanting to get to half-time, get them in changing rooms, and put across his frustrations.
And Lee Sinnott and John Reid will be wanting us to take one of these opportunities as they present themselves, because if you don't take your chances when you're on top, as the ball's swung across to Margetts, Margetts comes inside on his right and finishes! It's Matlock Town 0, Gainsborough Trinity 1, and Jonno Margetts has found his shooting boots. A brilliant crossfield ball. Margetts has took the ball inside onto his right foot and beaten Durant from close range. Trinity have the lead. 44 minutes gone. Margetts on the mark for the Blues. Have to defend 30 seconds into added time. That's the fourth official indicating an additional minute at the end of this half, and Trinity will now have to defend the set piece. Craig King over the set piece, midway inside on the left hand side, right footed delivered, stood up to the back post. James Pollard does brilliantly to come and claim and relieve the pressure, and Mr Ely brings the half to a close. At the break, it's Matlock Town 0, Gainsborough Trinity 1. It's to do, but he will do that. He'll put the pressure on, and hammered over halfway by Ross Durant. Stainfield's underneath it, free header forward, exchanges headers with Dwayne Wiley, but Byrne goes back to goalkeeper James Pollard, and half a clearance. Stainfield misses his kick, hammered clear by Johan Evans. No nonsense defending from former Sheffield United youngster, but Matlock coming forward again. Hinsley bringing the ball down, fouled by Shane Clarke. Trinity struggling to get out of our own defensive half at the moment.
Trinity riding the look there, you have to say. There are a few missed kicks, a bit of carnival of errors, but they've got away with it. Sometimes the easiest thing is the right choice, and sometimes it's just a matter of hammering it clear.
Lee Beaver's deep ball into the box. Good early shout from James Pollard, do his confidence the world of good after a poor clearance, put pressure on the Trinity defence. A good early call though, able to come and clear ahead of Stainfield. Right in front of Dave Frecklinton and the Matlock bench. King looking to get at Alex Byrne. Byrne uses his body, but King picks his pocket and gets in towards the penalty area. Craig King tracked back by Byrne, appeals for a penalty, waved away by the referee, who was only 10 yards away. Then to give a penalty, I don't know. You have to make every decision on its. You have to give every decision, don't you? Helped into the penalty area, but Trinity managed to smuggle it away out to the edge of the 18-yard box. Trinity struggling to break the 18-yard box at the moment. Swung in, great telescopic leg from Johan Evans at the near post. Blocks the cross and finds Byrne. And Margetts, great ball, cross field, finds Margetts. Then Worsfold played in by Margetts. Worsfold gets a F away, side netting. With Durant at full stretch. That was a fantastic break from one length of the field to the other. Alex Byrne's ball from right to left, picking out Margetts. Margetts' first touch finding his strike partner, Worsfold, and Worsfold couldn't quite rifle it the right side of the post from 25 yards.
Have a free kick in a dangerous area.
Possibly that little bit of a barge as he's put his foot on the ball, but he's had a little bit of a...
I think it's one of them. If it's your team and it's playing your team doing it, you are likely to be...
Middleton stands the ball up towards the back post, headed goalwards by Evans, comfortable for Durant. But Evans did well to get free there, just couldn't get any power into the header. And it's now with Westcar, but Shane Clarke doing well on the defensive shield, winning the ball back and turning the ball forward, looking for the runner Worsfold. Worsfold putting some good pressure on. And then a little bit of silliness there with Margetts and Durant. Durant then spilt the ball. He's lost his head for a moment and kicked the ball straight to Worsfold, and Clarke looking to come forward. Margetts running across the ball has all gone a little bit silly there, and Matlock again coming forward. 67 gone here, it's still Matlock 0, Gainsborough Trinity 1. The ball out to the left hand side, Ben Gordon, good defensive positioning, wins the ball and finds Simmons. Simmons now approaching halfway on the left hand side, looking to go past his man. Comes inside, looks to exchange passes with Simon Russell, but the ball's wayward. Worsfold looking to charge down the clearance and make a poor ball a good one. Worsfold in the corner flag, rolls it in towards the penalty area, finds Simon Russell. Russell onto his left foot, pulls it back all the way through to Middleton. Middleton skies! 6 yards out. Durant's made himself huge, but he will be disappointed not to have put Trinity 2 up with that.
That was so much of a give, there was basically a bow wrap round the ball. Trinity should be 2-0 up there, I'm afraid. From Matlock perspective, Matlock were very lucky that they are.
The ball out to Alex Byrne on the right hand side. Byrne goes past Ashton Hall. Ashton Hall loses his footing, fouls Byrne in the process, and a free kick to Gainsborough, midway inside the Matlock half.
It's a very slick, roly-poly process though.
Byrne on with it quickly, delivers into the area. Worsfold's across his front man, put clear for a corner to the Blues. 18 to go here at Matlock. Stainfield winning the first ball. Simon Russell underneath the loose ball and hacked up towards halfway by Simmons. Trinity again struggling to get out. Matlock giving Trinity a thorough examination, but the Holy Blues looking a threat on the counter-attack.
You've got to kill the game sometimes, and that appears to be what Trinity to be doing, just slowing the pace down.
Byrne finds Simon Russell and gets the ball back. Byrne at right back, in advanced position, rolls it down the line for Russell. Russell delivers across the 6-yard box, and ball shout as Worsfold gets an effort away. Looked like an arm came up there from here.
The only one in the stadium to shout on ball.
Did you all in place on the halfway line? Didn't really go for a second, and it nearly backfired. Almost he who dares wins a little bit, but up with Marcus Marshall on the halfway line. A loose ball from the forward, sending Lee Beavers backtracking, but Beavers as well to recover, and Matlock come forward. Helped on towards Westcar. Westcar 1v1 versus Johan Evans. Evans shepherding him away from goal. Westcar doing very well to get a ball in, but Stainfield heads clear under from where he takes the free kick. Simmons, the immovable object in the wall as it's floated to the back post. Worsfold heads clear. Simmons does well to win the ball and find Jonny Margetts. Margetts running through the centre circle. He's got the overlapping runner Simmons. Simmons on the left-hand side, going towards goal. Low ball into the box. It's a bit of a daisy cutter, comfortable for Ross Durant, with Russell somehow making up the ground in the back post. Beavers asking a lot of King. He gets it back, and Beavers delivers left-footed into the penalty areas. Evans is up and underneath it. Looked like he got a nudge. Westcar keeps the ball alive. Russell heads clear, not completely out of the area. Russell again winning his header, and Middleton leaves it for Byrne. Byrne shovels it forward down the right-hand channel. Wiley's in the right place. Looked like the ball handled. Evans, another good header clear under pressure. Stainfield getting up against Jackson. Byrne can't get any distance on his header. Marshall gets to the ball first and then goes into the penalty area, tricks his way past Evans, past Byrne, and Pollard gathers at his near post.
bit of a daisy cut. He's going down stuck that. Good defending from Trinity man there. Trinity have been very resolute.
A touch from Durant onto his right foot and cleared up to halfway. Hollinsworth wins his header, but Alex Byrne wins the ball back. And now Byrne inside the centre circle looking for runners ahead of him. Tries to feed it through for Branden Horton, but gives possession back to Matlock. And Westcar invites Craig King forward. Craig King striding towards the penalty area. He's got an overlapping run from Jackson. Divert it wide of the near post from Stainfield. Good defending by the big man at the near post, but that could have gone anywhere. Over the corner, 2 hands up. Delivers, out-swinging ball towards the penalty spot. Hinsley's up for the first ball. Trinity, Maguire does manage to shovel the ball clear. Trinity struggling to get out of the 6-yard box. King looking to run at the penalty area. Russell backpedaling, goes to the byline, digs it back. Up tallest is Maguire. Falls kindly to Wiley, lashed over the bar as an auxiliary forward. He wins his header. And great defending there from Alex Byrne to put the ball behind for a corner, just as Westcar was poised to shoot. Westcar and King work it short. The ball's with King on the left-hand side. Byrne misses his challenge. King stands it up into the penalty area, head it goalwards and a couple of yards wide of the post.
Pollard pushed it there. I think it's going wide anyway.
Pollard's been told he's made the save. He doesn't think.
I believe it caught his back.
We're 2 minutes into 5 added time. Craig King over the corner. Stood up towards the penalty spot. Pollard does well to gather and collapses in a heap with the ball firmly in his grasp within his 6-yard box. Heart in mouth moment for the Blues. He certainly didn't think he'd made that save.
He's done well on his debut in fairness to what he's had to do, he's done well.
Commentator's curse doesn't count.
Oh, if I do
when it's the co-commentator. Long ball over the top, looking for Jamie Jackson in behind on the left-hand side. Yohan Evans up against him. Jackson comes inside. Superb defending there from Yohan Evans. Behind for another corner. That's the 3rd minute of the 5 added. Craig King, 2-hand signal. Delivered in towards the penalty area. Trinity just about shutting the back door. And Shane Clarke now with the ball at his feet, able to drive forward down the right-hand side. Great switch play, finds Ashley Worsfold. Worsfold with runners in front of him. 2 runners for him to pick as Worsfold comes inside, looking for options. Feeds the ball out to Alex Byrne, great crossfield ball. And Alex Byrne now with right-hand side of the penalty area. Low effort, turn goalwards, it's in! It's in! It's the second for Trinity! Gainsborough Trinity have a second. Superb counter-attacking play from Gainsborough and somehow turned home at the far post to make this one safe. 4th minute of added time. Matlock Town 0, Gainsborough Trinity 2. You know, you were 8 games unbeaten at home.
Yeah.
Something was always going to, you know, records like that are there to be shot at, there to be broken. And fortunately for Trinity today, we managed to break our little run where we've really been struggling of late. And we've ended a good run of yours. But hopefully that is the kickstart to our season. Thanks for joining us, James.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm going now to finish my can of Coke. What happened? Somebody go to shake hands.
Excellent.